Hello, my name is Paden Fairbanks, Paden Allen Clancy Fairbanks with Cornerstone Real Estate. And what I've been trying to do for like the last 3 weeks is I've been trying to post this video using my email just so you guys can get an update on some of the news articles I'm seeing this week and just how I'm interpreting them. It's been a huge pain. So if you do have any feedback, please feel free to let me know. I hope you're doing well. I'll be posting this pretty much on my YouTube channel and then sending it to you guys to see like what I'm going to need to do. But let's go ahead and start it on up. The three news articles today are housing market staring into face of perfect storm, experts warn. First thing I wanted you to see here, because builders are saying things are going to dry up, you've got a combination of the costs, regulatory compliance, now the other end of the pipeline, interest rates are going up. Pretty much this is talking about builders are pretty nervous right now. They feel like their inventory, they're feeling like it's going to start drying up. They're getting a little bit less the demand. And then also on top of that, they're making people sign escalation clauses on there every time that they're buying a house, which is like, geez Louise. So if the costs go up, pretty much the people are going to have to pay for those costs to go up. He's saying that he's very concerned, and that makes sense. I did see something else down here that I kind of wanted us to see. Um, and then, according to a recent study from Zillow, home prices are rapidly increasing faster than people make in an entire year, projecting price growth reached 22% year over year in May. And so you've got this weird mixture of like, it seems like home prices are still going up because the demand is so high, but also at the same time, you've got builders are super concerned that things are going to start drying up and that demand is going to start going down. If you're wondering kind of what I'm hearing from like Brian Buffini and stuff like that or other experts, a lot of them are saying that they think that this year you're going to have a pretty standard year, all the way up to like 16% gains, guesstimate. Who has any idea? But hopefully, well, not hopefully, probably next year you're going to start seeing things really start slowing down and getting back to a normal standard market. Um, the next news article, though, the housing market faces its biggest test yet. And this really is going down to that basic stuff as well. Um, okay, over the past 12 months, mortgage rates have posted their largest jump since the 90s. The average 30-year fixed mortgage rate stood at 4.42%, up to 3.11%. This is pretty much saying the exact kind of same thing as the last one, is that these mortgage rates are going to really affect your buying power when you're purchasing a home. It's saying that if you're buying a home that's at like 3.3%, it's going to be a $1,700 mortgage, and the same priced home is going to be $2,000 at 4%, or $2,200 at 5%. And so people are going to start losing their prices. They're going to start losing their buying power and things like that. That's been the largest part of this article. The only reason I bring it up, I just want you to understand there's a lot of truth to this, but make sure that you understand that news articles' hope is to make it so that you are energized by the information. And so as these price hikes keep happening, another huge thing that needs to be happening is that it is going to cool off the market. There's a lot of people right now that the market is super unhealthy because of all the extra government money, because of all the extra low interest rates have made it so that they could pump all this money into here and it turned it into a fat, bloated monster. And so hopefully these interest rates will calm down that demand a little bit so that this monster can kind of start calming down. It can start slimming up and start being more reasonable of an asset. Now, everybody made a bunch of money, super great, super cool, but it is unhealthy in the nature of what it is. And that's the basics of this article are kind of just talking about those couple of things. And then three reasons why Barbara Karkaran says this housing market is the best of her lifetime. So you've got this like Shark Tank gal, and this whole article is just her like stating all of like it's like the small stupid article where they're just 100% like it was been a really great investment across everything right now. During the pandemic, home prices increased, and it just was a super silly article. The only reason I bring it up is to reemphasize the point. All these news articles that you're going to be seeing are going to be really just reemphasizing the same thing. Interest rates are going up. Home values have increased by like 20% for the last 3 years, every year, year over year. And so, like, all well and good, cool beans, but it doesn't really mean anything. So be aware of that. Understand what those variables are. And the last thing I just want to show you is this is actually where the interest rates are actually at right now. 30-year fixed rate is at 4.83%. 15 is at 3.8. And this is kind of what they've looked like over the last 3 months. Interest rates are going up. You do need to be aware of that. Your buying power is going down. Understand that that's not a good or a bad thing. You can't look at it and freak out. But you need to understand if you wait another year, it's sounding like price hikes are going to keep happening over this year. And so expect interest rates to go up. If you have a plan to want to buy a house, right now is a good opportunity to do it. If you're wanting to sell a house, there's not really any like good or negatives right now, other than supply or demand is still super high right now. So buying a house, interest rates are going to go up. Probably not a bad idea. Listing a house, there's not any huge indicators to do it right now, other than demand is super high. But we're still going to see another price hike over the next 6 months, is what it sounds like. And so even if you wait to sell your house, you're still going to be able to make more money than you were today. So if you have a need to sell, probably not a bad way to go. But that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know if you do have any questions. Let me know if you like me kind of talking about these three things or just bringing up these news articles. Hopefully they'll be a little bit more fleshed out going in the future. But thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.